What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome back to PS Insight. This week we'll talk about Helldivers 2 and the surprising success of this awesome game. Let's get into it. So I played Helldivers 2, you played Helldivers 2, your mom played Helldivers 2, your friends played Helldivers 2, everyone played Helldivers 2, so far at least. But we gotta talk about this game. Before we do that, like and subscribe because it helps out a lot. Really hate saying it, but please like and subscribe because it helps out a lot. Helldivers 2 was announced last year during the 2023 PlayStation Showcase and later with the State of Play of January 2024. During that entire time frame, no one's expecting this game to be a huge hit. Granted, I really dislike saying that as if the game was going to be bad from both Sony and Arrowhead Game Studios' end. It just Helldivers 2 was never that huge PlayStation IP, like God of War Horizon. It kinda just existed within the PlayStation ecosystem. Helldivers 1 on PS4 was a hidden gem amongst PlayStation fans, and that's about it. While games as a service seem to scare gamers nowadays, Helldivers 2 actually takes that concept for once and makes it good. That's no disrespect to other games with those attributes, but Helldivers 2 seems to understand how to handle this route with gaming. Not only is the gameplay very fun and addictive, missions are engaging, and the battle pass is somewhat the best I've seen in a live service game. For example, it doesn't feel tedious with grinding. It's not pay to win. Battle pass items never go away. All of these are very important to me regarding these type of games, and Helldivers 2 just seems to get that right. I have listened to a few podcasts and seen a few tweets. They all say something similar, which I agree with myself. Helldivers 2 feels like a PS3, Xbox 360 era video game. There hasn't been a single night since launch where I haven't stopped thinking about this video game. It really does give me the feeling of playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 with my friends during my high school days. Helldivers 2 have captured a sensation that I haven't gotten from the gaming community since Pokemon Go. A feeling where the world stops and only talks about that popular game, and Helldivers 2 is that game. I mean, this game managed to surpass Destiny and Starfield on Steam. There's been countless memes, discussions, videos circulating around Helldivers 2, and it's very fascinating to see. There are so many videos and memes I've seen that actually made me laugh out loud due to how much it resonates with the game and players. Again, I know for a fact that both Sony and Arrowhead Game Studios weren't expecting this success. I mean, the game servers are being overwhelmed with players trying to play the game. But you want to know what's cool about that? Gamers aren't angry. Thank God for once they're not angry, especially for something reasonable. One of the few moments where the gaming community generally understands and respects the developers having such tedious issue. Players are willing to sit back and let the developers do their job to fix the problem. They know the game at its core is very good, and give the people behind the game the respect it deserves. I absolutely love that. Not to mention how the CEO is constantly on Twitter responding to the community with jokes and of course important updates regarding the game. This is how studios should be with these type of games. Always be transparent to its community and be vocal on these issues at hand. Now here's where we should get serious. Where does PlayStation go after the success of Helldivers 2? Helldivers 2 is one of the few live service games that was teased from Jim Ryan a while back. This is the one they should look at going forward. Look at Arrowhead Game Studios and how they're handling this. Not only make the game fun, but make the live service aspect of the game reasonable to players, make it affordable, make it fair, keep the game alive and fresh with updates. Since the success of Helldivers 2, all eyes have been on Bungie. We've seen some strange things going on with that studio and their involvement with the now cancelled game The Last of Us Factions from Naughty Dog. Sony can't afford to have the issue again. It was way too ambitious for Naughty Dog, especially a studio who's known for their single player games. Everything surrounding that game felt unrealistic and very fishy. In fact, everything that's going on with Helldivers 2 seems to be the complete opposite with factions, particularly Naughty Dog and Sony not being transparent regarding that game. Gamers are willing to give studio support if the game is good. Helldivers 2 is a good example. Be wary of your customers and they'll respond accordingly depending on how you treat the game that's being sold. Sony's next big game of 2024 is Bungie's Concord. I know there's a lot of changes going on at this very moment after the success of Helldivers 2. Please get it right. Success comes from great products. So yeah, there's my thoughts and the success of Helldivers 2. I love this game. I can't stop playing it. I was just playing a couple of matches about 30 minutes ago. You know, I mentioned the community. I wasn't playing with the mic on. I saw the community just talking to each other. Clearly these guys didn't know each other, but it was so engaged with doing the mission objective. And I started laughing at them and I turned my PS5 mic on. They were carrying me in this match, but it was very funny. But yeah, I love this game. You should play it and you should recommend it to other people. It's the multiplayer game I've been craving for a very long time. The itch is finally scratched. Arrowhead Studio. You guys listen to this, and especially the CEO or the entire dev team. Shout out to you guys. It's weird because I know this is a small studio compared to other Sony's lineup studios, and I know it feels great to have this massive success. And I know Helldivers 1 is a good game from what I've heard, people I listen to on YouTube. But not many people talked about it or played it, I assume. But to have this success here, it's awesome. Especially as a PlayStation fan, like PlayStation in the right direction. If they do it right, you guys kickstarted. I hope they look at you guys going forward. Especially the best part about it too is how you guys are so vocal with this game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Take care.